Okay, so I'm one of the lucky ones who happens to have a refrigerator, but I'd like to introduce you to a way of recycling everything. And this one's for all of you. This is a vinegar bottle. There, that was vinegar, and now it's distilled H2O. I have an H2O machine, and it distills water because the water here is terrible. The noise in the background is a refrigerator. I am lucky enough to be in this life to have a refrigerator. This, even though I'm disabled, I'm going to do my best. This is a recycled box washed out from the restaurant I just ordered food from. You can see there's a bunch of recycled stuff here. And there's the lemon, and of course I keep the seeds, and we're growing trees. And there's all these different bottles. There's, back there in the back, you can see there's dried orange in a tofu container. And there's garlic and lemon and dill that the dill was grown at home. And then this is lavender. And you can see there's just a bunch of bottles here, and this one's got coconut oil in it. This is a plastic container from the last time I ordered from this wonderful restaurant, and they're practicing great food service. And that's the lavender and the avocado. Now I want you to kind of look. Yeah, I got a toaster oven, and then I've got some great containers. There's a water container, and I just keep recycling stuff. This one wasn't as easy, but when you do stuff like on a grill, you know, like these little home grills, you can refill other things. It's a little hard to get out, but I have a disability, but you can see there even that. And then in here we've got dill and oil. And so we've got the garlic, the dill, the oil, a fresh lemon, a nice avocado. And then look over here. I want you to look at this can, because this is real cool. If you don't know how to use a tin can, learn. Tin cans are great because, well, they do leach a little tin, but these are for butterflies. So that's actually a plant for the monarch butterflies right there. And it has some knobs on it. You can see I took the leaves off. Try to get that in focus. So there, we're going to put that in the can. And you always want to have, you can see the knuckles there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where the roots are going to start from. So your roots are going to kind of just start coming all over the place. Now, I have some baby caterpillars growing. So I'm going to do my best to show you. So long as you keep the can full of water and I give it some daylight, sunlight, and nighttime. Look at those roots. Aren't those cool? Now, the reason I stuck this in water is because I have to admit, those are awesome roots, but the caterpillars ate this down to a nub. So this is what happens to your plant after your caterpillars are done with it. And then you need to just kind of put it in water and let these little nubs grow new leaves. And this is a plant starter, so they can't kill it, but they can eat everything off of it, and then you have to get, of course, another plant. So while this one is waiting to root, we're waiting for this one to grow new leaves. And speaking of leaves, now in there you can see here I have avocados. There's our organic avocados. Of course, everything is organic, ladies and gentlemen. Everything is organic. This is a bottle that was donated to me. It's green, it's pretty, but it's, anyway, just reuse everything you've got. Everything you've got in your cupboard. Now, what happens to an avocado seed, especially an organic avocado? Well, that's a little bird doo-doo, so you want to wash these off for sure. And I'm going to teach you a lesson about facials and avocados one day. But for now, here's our lavender. Those are lavender sticks. Here's our dried lavender. See if I can get a bigger piece. There we go. There's our dried lavender. And that is what is in here. So I took some grapeseed, organic grapeseed oil, and I am marinating the two together. Just the grapeseed oil and the lavender. You just, kind of, when you feel good, if your hands aren't in bad shape, you kind of just take the lavender and stuff it down in your bottle, and then you want to make sure that you either cook it or grill it. If you like lavender, you don't want to overpower anything with lavender. But even with the toaster oven, if you're in a college dorm, there's our avocado, there's a lemon, there's all our recyclables. Here's our delivery food. Now this will be trippy, this is fun. So you want to make sure you kind of take this rubber band off. And ooh, it went somewhere, but we're going to find it and wash it. So this stuff, you've got your chopsticks. So long as your restaurant that you know is practicing good faith, I'm going to show you what you do. Now we've washed our hands already. So I'm taking the bag down. I just kind of opened it up because they tie it. They don't want it to spill. Now this is our container. It's cardboard and it is trees, but what we're going to do is we're actually going to save the top of this. Oh, there we go. Oh, that smells delicious. We're going to save the top. There it is. And I'm going to put it on the bottom. And that's going to keep it from leaking onto my countertop. You see? So there I've got the bottom of that container right there. Now this is going to become recyclable material, so I don't want anything to leak out the bottom. So I'm going to go over here and open up the second bag. Now I'm going to show you just how this is not easy. There's other containers. We're going to get to this. Oh, you got to wrestle with these bags, but we're not even going to waste the bag. We're going to use the bag to grow plants in. That's right, you heard me. We're going to use the bag to grow plants. So if you want to take this and this is the soup I'm going to eat today, so I want to keep that one hot for tomorrow. There we go. And so I'm going to eat this one and just keep that by the bags. And we'll wash those and take care of those later. But I want to show you a little more about recycling. Now this is a container that a salad came in. And I have blackberries growing. So these are dried blackberry leaves for blackberry tea. And this is the container that they live in, which I bought a salad a couple years ago, and that was the container. So that container now has dried blackberry leaves. And up here, there's apricots. That's thistle, and I know people don't like thistle, but thistle leaves are really good for inflammation. And here's all the avocados. They're kind of lined up by size. You can see there's the little babies. There's just lots of different avocados. Now I wanted to show you, this is what you can put in your recycling stuff. Now, of course, this is something that was purchased. It's just a little recycling thing, so I'm just going to try and get rid of the skin. This is right there. You see the skin coming off the avocado? There you go. And you get this amazing looking seed. How's that for an avocado? But that material right there, that's going to fall off in the earth. That's recyclable goods for the earth, okay? And there's your avocado seed. So you want to pair that with about the same size other avocado. Let's see if we can find a match. There we go. Oh, it's thrown away. So, oh, that one's cracked. So look at that. We're going to pair that one and that one. There we go. Okay, now I don't have to take the skin off of this one because you just learned that lesson. But we'll set it in there. And you always want to plant a couple avocados together, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 around the same size. Again, this one has the skin. And I'm going to take now, you can see here's the kitchen. This is a recycled laundry container. These are great because they have handles. So this is a recycled laundry container, and I put my water in here best I can. And then, this is something that has a Ziploc. It's organic coconut shredded. And then this is just a bucket. And there's the sink. I know it looks a little messy, but if you really want to rustically live in a way where you can recycle everything and grow some stuff for the butterflies and plant some things and look at all these things that have been recycled, you got plenty of time right now. So I'm going to zoom in on some of the seeds, the stuff that we've been drying. There's a tomato, there's some catnip far on the right for the kitty cat, dill, rosemary, some azalea seeds for the butterflies. And so you can see all these cans and stuff, serious recycling. And then we could just have our own avocado patch if we need it, right? So I'm just going to say avocado seeds out.